I'm here with Jonathan Neale, one of the co-founders of the 1 Million Climate Job campaigns. Jonathan, what is this campaign all about?
Our campaign is a campaign of trade unions and trade union members and environmentalists in Britain. We are fighting for 1 million climate jobs, jobs that stop carbon dioxide emissions, jobs in public transport, jobs in renewable energy, jobs in fixing houses. And we are a campaign, we started with the big climate organization, the Campaign Against Climate Change in Britain. We got together all the members that we had in trade unions. And then those members went to their trade unions and we built a campaign and we wrote a report that we sell in the unions. We have sold the report to 15,000 climate activists. We have the support now of 7 national unions. We have scientists, engineers, economists who help us with our publications, who are experts in the field.
But what actually is a climate job?
A climate job is a job that stops carbon dioxide going into the air. So a green job means nothing. Anything can be a green job. Good things, bad things, but also good things like working in a national park can be a good green job. But what we want is jobs that stop climate change. So if you make wind turbines and renewable energy, that stops carbon dioxide emissions. If you have public transport on renewable energy, that is much, much less emissions than if people are riding in cars. If you go to people's houses and you insulate the walls and insulate the top and insulate the windows, then there is much less heat that goes out during the winter, and again there is less carbon dioxide. And we said 1 million climate jobs because our report says we can cut carbon dioxide emissions by 80% in Britain with 1 million jobs over 20 years.
1 million jobs is a lot. So who is going to pay for these jobs?
The government pays for the jobs. What we say is we have a national health service. The government pays for our health. We pay the government pays for our health. But also, when you give somebody who is out of work, unemployed, when you give them a job, they stop getting Social Security, unemployment benefits from the government, and they start paying taxes. So the government saves a lot of money each time, but also these jobs are making electricity. People pay for electricity. These jobs are driving buses. People pay to be a passenger on the bus. We get much of the money back that way. And there is a little bit more, and for that we say they gave hundreds of billions of pounds to the banks in 2008 and 2009. If they can give hundreds of billions of pounds to the bank, they can give money to planet Earth.
And how do you put pressure on the government to make your plans real?
That is our biggest job. Because where we are now is, in many ways, we have won the argument in the trade union movement, but much more widely, people agree with us, but they don't think it's possible to make it happen. For that, we will need national demonstrations. I think we will need strikes in the end. We will need a massive movement. We are not there yet. Because there is a fundamental problem in Britain, but in almost every other country in the world. We have a fundamental human and political problem, which is that people know what they want, they know what a better world is, but we do not think we have the power to make it happen. Our grandfather, my grandfather, my grandmother, your grandfather, your grandmother, they knew that they could try to change the world. And now people think we can't. And so it is changing that. And that is a problem for the climate, a problem for the economy, a problem for everything. But first, we win the idea, and we are starting to have direct action. And the young people's direct action makes an enormous difference.
And we have to work on that together. Thanks a lot, Jonathan.
Thank you.